Hi everybody! Welcome to my first blog post. My name is Brette and I'm trying something new. Something I've always wanted to do, but just never actually did it. So why wait? I'm just gonna talk and hopefully you're gonna listen and it's gonna be great. This right here is Apollo, if you can see him. He's our adopted Doberman that we got February of this year, and running around with the zoomies is Kira. She's our other adopted dog that we got, I think, in April, just 2 months after him. Okay. So there's a topic that I wanted to talk about first today, and most of you guys who are watching this probably already know some inclination of who I am. But a question that I kept receiving very recently throughout the chaos of the past couple weekends, which was the Vacaville Jazz Festival, which I was very privileged and had the opportunity to, oh, I love you too. Seeing a lot of family. The Stouts are very musical, and we usually all get together around this time and sing a song or two on the stage together. It's really, really great. A question that I kept receiving is, so what are you doing? What do you do? And at first my initial incline was to go, oh, I'm a teacher, I'm making money in this X, Y, and Z ways, this is what I'm doing, like, la, la, la. It sounded almost like a trap after reflecting on it. A trap due to the fact that I was in the element of what I do while that question was being asked. That's why I felt the need to compensate with all these other side hustles that I'm doing. You see me in my element all the time, and that's the stage, and that's performing and singing and using my voice, and that's being a musician and recording music and sharing that. That's me. And that element is also joy. Joy is a big one, because I don't think that there's any point of doing anything if there's not joy behind it. And what I do is create and love and all sorts of things. I'm just a creative artist. I'm just a creative person. That's my passion. And maybe for a while, you know, due to the past few years and me taking a break from school and going off to go travel, which was one of the best decisions I've ever made, confused a lot of people as to what I want and who I am or what I want to be or whatever that is, because I left. And if you don't know that story, I'll do a whole other vlog post about that experience and what that truly brought for me and to me and from me. Please ignore the dogs that are barking. Those are our neighbor's dogs, and you can probably hear my dogs running in the background. Yeah, they're causing up trouble. Who I am and what I do kind of go co and co, and you're witnessing it. I immerse myself in nature, and I try my best every day to open up my heart more and more, and I try to follow my truth and my joy every possible way I can. And that's really important to me. That's a passion of mine, is not only speaking my truth or the truth, but also encouraging other people to do the same and to not feel ashamed or scared of it, especially in today's world where so much truth is suppressed, so much truth is manipulated and fit to form a narrative, whether it's in the big scale of our government and our world, or the smaller scale of how that impacts us inside and how that impacts all these battles we all seem to be having with ourselves deep down. Though they are all different, you know, they are all same. And I feel like the way out of that is to find our truth and to unapologetically hold on to it and stay open in the process, because just because my truth is one thing doesn't mean that someone else's truth is the exact same thing. And I think that's the part that a lot of people have a lot of problem with. Well, truth is truth. Everything is relative. Truth is truth, but not everything is just black or white. So what is going on over there? I have a bear? Okay, well, I'm gonna wrap this up. So, to summarize everything, if you really want to know what I do, just be present. I mean, the path that I'm going down is so twisty and turny and forks in the road everywhere, but it all leads to the same place. And my journey, and I'm really happy and proud of this, does not and will not look the same as everybody else's. So if that scares you, that's okay, but maybe ask yourself why that scares you. Why does my process make you uncomfortable? Because more often than not, there's something to unpack there. I just kind of wanted to answer that for people who might be interested or who have asked that and is listening to this. That's what I do. And I hope that you choose to live in your truth a little bit more today. So thanks so much for watching. That's my first vlog post. I'm sorry if I seem a little stiff, but I'm sure everything will start to form together eventually. If you made it this far, I want you to comment one thing that brings you deep, deep joy. And maybe challenge yourself for it to be one thing that you typically don't allow yourself to have or experience or pursue. Comment down below. Thanks for sticking with us. Wow, my dogs go crazy in the background. I'm in the forest right now. There's a huge giant lizard that big right under me when I sat in this. It was so cute. Alligator lizard, but I think it was probably the biggest one I've ever seen. And then there's something running in the forest around me and behind me that the dogs are freaking out about. So yeah, don't mind that. Country living, mountain living, gotta love it. Okay, peace and love.